Motherfuckers ain't gonna know what to say and do with us once we get all our things right, because it's still a work in progress.
Work in progress.
Man, but shit, just man, I just can't wait. Like, I just can't wait to just. I need to calm down, relax right now.
You recording?
Yeah, I've been. I always like to get recording. I like to just kick it, kind of just get the vibes out, just get the tension out. I'm out of breath. Let me just calm down real quick. But shit, hey man, what's up with y'all white folks are always on time?
Huh?
Why white people always on time?
I
told your ass to be here at 7, and your ass was like,
yeah. I set my alarm for 6:30, and then I was here. I was here about 6:40, 6:45.
White people, y'all always on time. I'm about to be racy this podcast.
It drives me nuts with like I don't like people that are that are late. It drives me nuts. I want to be on time. The only place I'm not on time is work.
So I'm not gonna cut you off a lot this podcast.
No, you're good. Just gonna let it flow.
I was told that I cut you off a lot, so I'm gonna try to catch myself. But my friend called me CPT.
CPT?
Yes. So think about it. I'll give you about 5 seconds to think about it. They call me CPT. They come with time.
Central Pacific time?
No.
Oh.
Say it. Come
no.
On. Say it.
No.
Say it.
No, you say it.
You can say it.
You say it. What is it?
I want to hear you say it.
I don't know what it is.
He don't want to say colored people time.
I don't know what it is.
Nah, so they call me CPT because I'm always on time. So for his bachelor party, what he did was he told me a time an hour in advance. So he told everybody else to be at his house. And it was like 4 o'clock. Everybody be at my house like 4 o'clock. He told me 3.
And you got there when?
After 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that wasn't on purpose. I was coming from Michigan, so
we were in Vegas, and my buddy and his wife has a friend who they say is notoriously late. So, and it was no joke.
Hold on. What's his ethnicity?
She's black.
She's black.
Yeah, she's black.
CPT.
So she was. So they're like, because we were going to Fremont Street, and she said, and let's see, yeah, you're good. So yeah, we were going to Fremont Street, and they said, oh, okay, well we'll be there about 7 o'clock, and when he's like, nope, she's gonna be there about 8 or 9, about 9:30, 100%, and she was. She rolled in about 9:30.
It's down there fucked up because it's a stigma that black people are always late.
I wasn't aware of that stigma.
But it's down there true though.
I'm starting to realize that because it happened twice. Because we knew we didn't need to be someplace for 2 hours in advance, and they're just like, just call her now. Tell her, hey, tell her now that we have to be there about 9 o'clock because she won't be there till 11.
So that whenever he tell me time, I'll be like, I ask him, I'll be like, what's the CPT time and what's the regular time? He'd be like, your time is this. I'll be like, okay, so I know the party started this time then. He'd be like, yeah. But I'm telling you to prepare to be here at 3 because you're going to be late.
But see, that's one thing I pride myself on. Like, when I work, if I tell a customer that I'm going to call them at 3 o'clock, you best believe that it's going to be 3 o'clock.
But business is different. When I'm handling business, except for, today you came early. I was not expecting to be here before 7. That's why I said whenever. But, shit, it just be with business, I try to be, I'm very cordial. When it comes some business shit, but when it comes just outside, extracurricular, but having fun, being fun with the friends, the homies.
Yeah.
I try to be on time, but I give myself about 10, 20 minutes. This is the last story before we intro the pod.
I'm there. Like, if you tell me 7 o'clock, I'll be there at 7. You tell me to be there at 8, I'm gonna be there at 8, or I'll be before.
So, my job I worked at, we planned a group outing. We always going to Dave & Buster's.
Love Dave & Buster's.
So this is what they did. They told the time was 5:30.
For the outing to begin?
The time to be there was at 5:30. So all the white people got there 5:20, 5:25.
Yep.
At 5:30, guess what I was doing?
Sleeping?
Walking into my house, about to take a shower at 5:30. So then I told them, I said, to make a long story short, I said, whenever y'all plan something with black people, always add 30 minutes to an hour before, like, onto that because that's gonna be the time everybody shows up. And guess what?
Okay, well,
Guess
I'm
what?
learning something
At
today.
like 6:30, everybody starts showing up. Like all the black people start coming in at 6:30 to be at Dave Buster's. That's what's starting at 5 o'clock. But welcome everybody to episode 3 for YouTube. This episode 3, no matter what, Spotify. The last video got this shit happened. This been a bullshit ass week. But welcome to episode 3 of a whole lot of Naps podcast.
We're back.
We got Perfect MH over
Yep.
there, your boy Kevlar. You know that's how we gonna do it. We having fun today. Hey, we gonna get right into it. Hey, we gonna talk about motherfuckers having babies at the Coast game. That got me beat.
Yep.
I got some stories and Lucas Oil. I got some stories.
I don't know
Vegas,
stories like that.
Vegas trips.
What
What else we got?
Well,
Shit, a little bit of
a
everything
whole
this
lot
week.
of
A little
lot
bit
of happened.
everything this
Whole
week.
lots
We can
happened.
start out with how was your birthday?
It was good. It was good. We left on October the 11th. Got there immediately. Went upstairs to the room, got changed, and then hit up the casino.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, for like as soon as they're on the 11th, we hit up the casino, and then it was constant casinos. We went to the Punk Rock Museum. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that was a lot of fun in Vegas. That was fun. I think my favorite day though was the day before my birthday. We went to Fremont Street.
Okay.
That's where I need to be. That's
Okay.
that's the cheap shit.
Okay. Yeah, we love cheap liquor. We love cheap liquor.
Yes,
liquor,
cheap drinks,
cheap food.
cheap betting. Like, because normally if you're on the strip and you're going in, then if you're at a roulette table, $5 minimum bet. Fremont, you can have $1 minimum bet.
See, I never see. Like I said, I never been to Vegas. So
That's where I
it's
need to be.
all-
But everybody keeps telling me, like, if you go to Fremont Street, it's only good for like a day or so, and then it gets boring. But it's like it's called the Fremont Street Party Experience, or the Fremont Street Experience. And you walk in there, and they have videos on the screen. It's like it's completely covered almost. And they got all kinds of street performers and food vendors and live music, and they had a whole like party with it was people dressed up as horror villains. So
Okay.
so Freddy playing he's playing the guitar and singing, and Jason's doing the drums, and
A little bit of that 317 horror action. a little bit of that
every shirt that I
317
wore,
horror action.
every shirt that I wore was the shirt that I created.
I'm representing him today. You come on now. You see, did you
I
notice?
did.
you
I did notice
you
that.
notice?
I did notice. We do have to buy those shirts. I did create our podcast shirts, and I actually got a blue one for Bud Light Blue Fridays. So we do need to buy those within the next couple of weeks.
Okay, buy them tomorrow then.
I don't have no money tomorrow. It's anniversary this week, so a lot of my money is going to that.
But everybody, man, we just had my boy Matt had a great time in Vegas.
Except the day of my birthday. That was the worst day I've had there.
What was Vegas? What'd I do that week? Past 2 weeks is literally this past week. For me, everything's been a blur since last week. So pretty much everything since last week, I just really don't.
No, I mean
remember
last week I was just dog sitting all week, and so I felt like I had another vacation. Like I was away from my family, my wife, and my kid all week last week.
Yeah, we had a drink together. So literally after our drink on Tuesday, I ended up came home. We had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
but it's good to hear that she's okay.
All week. Well, other than that, let's kind of get into it. So, really,
we're 0-2. The Colts are 0-2 since we've last had a podcast. Since we've last talked.
Fuck that. The Colts ain't 0-2. The refs is 1-0 against
that.
the Colts.
That was a
refs is 1-0
terrible ass call.
But a lot of that I blame on our defense. I hate zone defenses. I hate playing zone. I hate playing cover 2 defense. I mean, like that sit back, prevent defense in the fourth quarter. Still be aggressive.
Yeah.
And with Gus Bradley, Eberflus, I feel Gus Bradley was good when he was with the Legion of Boom. When you got both your corners is like 6'3" and above, and your safety is dominant. You can play that. That Seahawks defense. Is that 2013, 14, 15?
Yeah.
That defense was dominant. So, but he had to realize you don't have that defense. You don't have them corners. Once Darryl Baker went in, it was a fucking wrap.
Yeah, it was over. Yeah, we're not going to talk about Jacksonville. Screw Jacksonville. That game sucked. That game
that
sucked
was a
ass.
while ago. Well,
So,
we just gonna start from this week.
but the Browns, like, that was an entertaining game. Like, I watched that at B Dubs in Brownsburg, and that game was entertaining as hell.
Yeah, it was.
The uniforms,
Yeah, it was
loved them.
I loved them.
Loved them.
That should be the primary uniform next year.
I agree.
I gotta see AR in that uniform.
Yes, we got to see AR in the black helmet. Oh my gosh, yes.
And so my question is, seeing what Minshew did last week, does that give you hope for an AR next season?
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know. I've always have hope. I am not stopped believing in AR.
Okay, so what I mean by hope then, just the potential of how great our offense could be.
Yes.
Okay, that's what.
Now that we got JT back.
Yeah,
now that JT is back in the fold, all for it. Great contract. That's exactly what I was thinking. A little bit more than what I thought, but I'm glad he was here. I'm glad he's back, and give him a whole off season with AR. I think that we've seen enough of AR. It sucks that he's gone down with this season-ending injury, but you know what? I think we've seen enough to think this to know that he's probably the guy if he can stay healthy, which I think he'll learn.
Hey, what's the fucked up stat is Minshew? He's 0-8 in his career for throwing more than 300 yards passing.
He's a game manager,
but that's still a bad
and that's
stat.
It is a bad stat.
That's just unlucky. That's just not luck. That's unlucky.
No, I mean you put up 38 points against the best defense in the league, and you lose by 1 point.
He had 2 rushing touchdowns, a little shimmy.
Yeah, he got a little shimmy action.
How many? He had 1 throwing or 2 throwing?
I
know he had 1 for Pitt because Pitt just went off. Pitt.
Yeah, he threw for 2. I think he threw for 2.
I know the 1 for a fact. So, and then, Josh Downs had 1. Also.
Yes.
Josh Downs had 1, so he threw for 2. So he had
4 touchdowns.
Yeah, so that was a good game. But man, I don't know. I'm just this with the coach this year. I'm fully invested. I still think we can get to 10 wins, but it's just like losses like this make me it puts you on like a teeter-totter, or it's like
you're gonna be you're gonna be mediocre.
I want to lose. Now I hate for the coach to lose.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
they're gonna be. My prediction is, I want to hear your prediction too. Is I predict us to go 5-5 the rest of the way out.
So we play 3-4?
8. Yeah, we're 3-4 now, so we'd be 8-9. Right in the middle, probably a 12 or 13 pick.
You gonna win 5 games the rest of the year?
I'm thinking yes.
I gotta still win in 10. I gotta win in 7 because we still play. So we have a decent schedule. The Saints is a very winnable game.
I think we're gonna win that one.
Who will play after the Saints?
The Panthers.
That's very winnable. Then we play New England
in Germany.
That game is winnable, but it's in Germany, so that's a toss-up.
And that's a bye.
If we win them 3 games, we already won 6. That'd be 6 games of the year. But then we still have Houston and the Titans in December.
I predicted we'll lose to the
January.
Titans in Tennessee, and Houston's coming on. So I think Houston's going to get us. I think Houston's going to get us here.
You tripping.
CJ Stroud, I think, is going to pick us apart.
So I have us winning them 5 games as definite 5 wins.
Yeah, I don't have those 5.
So we're going to win our next 3. The Titans.
It's a good thought.
And Houston. So now, to get to my 10, I just need 2 more wins.
Okay.
Where do them 2 wins come from?
Well, I don't know.
The Buccaneers, the day after my birthday, November 26th.
I have us losing that game.
You have us losing?
Mm-hmm.
What about the Bengals?
Definitely have us losing. That's in Cincinnati, I think.
Yeah, it's in Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yeah, I have us losing that game for sure.
We gotta find 1 or 2 more victories. So just and now at this point though in the season, we're losing. For me to get to my 10, I'm just focused on me getting to my 10. We're losing games that we should have won to get to that 10.
Yeah.
So one loss that I had us actually losing. I mean, one win I had us losing was
the Rams.
The Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens.
I had us lose to the Ravens.
Yeah, I did too.
So we flipped that. So, but now this is where you just gotta win them out. And I had us beating the Browns.
Yeah, we should have beat the Browns.
I had us beating the Browns. So, but it is what it is, man. You know, it's just wins and losses like this is like, oh, that's a good game, but it just leaves more to be desired. Like I just can't.
I hate losing games like that, and you're wasting really good plays.
Yes.
Like that pass that Minshew threw to Josh Downs, great play.
Shit.
And now it's wasted.
With that hustle play. That was a complete hustle touchdown.
Yeah.
That was a bullshit ass flag.
Yep. And even JT got in. He got in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm mad about that.
Why?
Because of my fantasy football league.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about my fantasy team. My fantasy team is garbage.
I'm off this week because JT went off. JT and Pittman went off. It's like, it's
dude, my team sucks.
the
That's
worst.
all there
That's
is
the
to
worst
it.
thing about fantasy is sometimes you gotta like, do I root for the football team or do I root for my fantasy team?
I will always root for my football team. I will always cede to the football team. I'll take a loss in fantasy if the Colts do good. But the thing is, it's like my fantasy team is garbage. I've not had a season like this in all the years I've played. I blew out my first team. I scored almost over 200 points, tore it up, and then I have lost the rest.
Oh shit!
Like I can't get back. I don't have any running backs. I can't get back on the hump. Like I can't figure it out. I can't beat the Matrix.
I'm 5-2. The I'm second in the league. Number one team is 6-1.
Yeah,
he only beat me by a point and a half, so I should down there be 5 or 6-1.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that.
Other than that, shit.
I'm 1-6. I'm 1-6. All I gotta do is get to 6th place to get into the playoffs, but it's bad. And the thing is, I score, but my scoring sucks, so it's not gonna be a good situation for me.
I think I'm the highest scoring team in my league.
Must be nice.
I have 2 and Mostert.
Oh well.
So yeah, there you know.
Yeah, must be nice.
They didn't do shit this week. Oh, they did not do shit this past week.
No, they did not.
But what's your thoughts on just to kind of? I'm about to be random as fuck this.
That's all right.
I'm about to be random as fuck today. So this is a weird topic. So somebody had a baby in Lucas Oil Stadium.
I just heard about that today.
Somebody had a baby in Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Like that's pretty damn crazy. I mean, the fact that she went into labor before she got into the stadium.
Like walking up the stairs, right?
Yeah. So
and she was a player's cousin.
Yeah.
She was a player's cousin.
It wasn't our player cousin.
Yeah, but he's from here though. He played at Warren. David Bell. He played.
Yeah. He played for Purdue too, didn't he?
Yeah, Purdue. Yeah. He was a second round pick for the Browns.
Yeah.
He was a second round pick for the Browns. I wanted him. I actually wanted David Bell.
So if you were gonna have a kid at Lucas Oil Stadium, if it was gonna be a girl, what would you name her? If you were gonna go with the theme.
So the boy would be Lucas.
Yes, the boy would have to be Lucas.
The boy would be Lucas. The girl, I don't know. And honestly, the Lucas name is already.
I couldn't do Luke because I have a nephew named Luke, so I couldn't do that. But
Lucas?
Luke.
I'll do Lucas.
Do Luke? Yeah, but
Lucas
Luke and Lucas. I mean,
the girl name. I mean, if I had to stick to kind of.
But she's also a Browns fan, obviously, because that was her cousin. So
yeah.
So you probably would you want to pick a name based on the Browns?
No, I'm picking a name on the Colts. For me, I'm picking a name on the Colts.
Well, yeah, I'd pick a name on the Colts too. But what do you think? What do we even know the baby's name?
No, I don't. I just you a bold one to have a baby in Lucas Oil Stadium. You bold.
She probably played.
You was doing 3 days. Why your ass ain't at home?
She probably played the odds, and she was like, okay, let's just see here. When she started going to labor, she's like, well, I can leave here. It's take forever to get to the freaking hospital, or I'll just go to first aid and say, hey, I'm in labor. I'm about to have this baby. Can you help me out?
And they said when she got the first aid, she was already crowning. Because at that point, when you crowning, you
it's over.
So it means she just had a baby with no meds, like straight natural, no type of medication. No morphine, no epidural. She had a straight.
Her adrenaline probably had to be going though. Her adrenaline had to be going like crazy. I don't even know like how much pain she. I'm sure she was in pain, but I don't know how much pain she would actually be in.
I would love to have a on the front right now because I would like to ask them like, after that, do you take a shot? Like after going through that process, do you take a shot of liquor?
A shot of liquor?
Yes.
No, especially if you're breastfeeding, then no, you can't take a shot of liquor.
I don't know.
Because that baby's gonna get turned.
I don't know. So you can't drink while you're breastfeeding.
Well, I mean, you can, but I mean, it's not advisable.
But I'm gonna say this: if you're breastfeeding after you have that baby, I don't know if I'm taking a shot of liquor.
If I'm the dad, I'm taking a shot of liquor.
I'm doing bad. I'm getting drunk.
Yeah.
I'm getting... Oh,
But-
if you the dad, what's your dilemma? Do you stay at the game or do you go to the hospital?
You go to the hospital.
I'm staying at the game.
No, you don't stay at the game. You go to the hospital.
We stand at the game. We all stay at the game. We're the medical room.
I guarantee you, she did not stay at the game. She went to the hospital.
No, she had to. They made her. I would have stayed at the game.
No way.
We stayed at that game. I'll take the baby. She stayed here also.
It would have to be.
Oh, the baby stand. My first day out the womb, and it was my first coach. That should be some cold ass shit. Like,
Yeah, he needs to get.
Be a Coach fan.
He needs to get some tickets. They need to get some tickets for sure.
And honestly, with them being from Indianapolis, I'm pretty sure that the baby's dad is a Colts fan. So
Until they play the Browns.
fuck that. I'm doing this shit. Hey, we about to go on the field. We got to go on the field.
It wasn't even a story. Like I didn't even hear about this until
I heard about it Sunday.
I didn't hear about it
when
Sunday.
it was happening. Because you don't have X, so.
No, I do not.
So pretty much, yeah, it was over X. So somebody had a baby at the stadium. So
Yeah, I didn't hear about it until this morning on the morning show. That's when I heard about it.
Decided to get released from the hospital right at 12:45. So
Yeah.
I'm literally watching the game on my phone as I'm driving because the Josh Down touchdown was quick. But also, that fucking Browns touchdown was quick. Every time I just close my phone down real quick.
They marched right down the field.
I'm loving the NFL Plus app. I thought it was stupid, but I'm not all. Well, I work every other Sunday, so I got to watch it at home. I mean, at work, I ain't supposed to. But y'all realize, if I'm out of the game, I'm not always sitting somewhere still. But here comes the salacious part. Okay, so here it's about to get nasty.
Okay.
About to get nasty.
All right. I don't know where this is going, but okay.
So just because what is the I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be me. It's gonna be me. What is the craziest place you got a little fun at?
The craziest place?
Thinking of a baby being born, Lucas Oil Stadium. What's the craziest or most romantic place outside the house?
I don't know if there's the most romantic place, craziest place. Are you talking about with my current? With my wife?
Just in
general?
Just in general.
When I was a senior in high school, in the living room with her parents in the same room.
In the same room? In the living room?
We were underneath a blanket.
How the hell did y'all not get that's bold.
We didn't get caught.
How the fuck did y'all not get caught?
No idea.
What the parents must have. They must have been.
No, they had no idea.
That was like some Pornhub shit right there.
I was 18. She was 16.
And they just.
We were just in the room, just watching
You should
TV.
let the age out though. You feel me?
No. We got together when I was 17.
No, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
But no, well, actually, I think I actually might have been 17. To be honest with you, because I was a senior. I was a senior in high school.
He was 17.
I was a senior in high school.
16.
But no, we were just sitting in a room. We were in the living room, and her parents were right there. We were just watching something, and she would just kind of adjust, like she was like trying to get more comfortable. Well, she was laying on me. Like I was laying on the couch, and she was laying on me.
Oh shit!
So she was facing this way, and then she would just adjust, like she was trying to get comfortable, and yeah. Well,
and it's on top of a hot dog.
There you go.
Oh shit! So
Stuff happens.
My craziest place was the stadium.
What stadium? The Luke? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's never. When?
Shit happens.
This past Sunday?
Shit, I was in the hospital this morning. I was driving.
Yeah.
I was at home.
Did it happen this year?
No. Can't say when. Statutes and limitations.
Okay.
That was my craziest place, though.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. During the game?
Yeah. Parking garage, hot tubs.
Yeah. I've done cars.
Cars a few times.
Up against a table, overlooking the Vegas Strip.
Was that oh yeah, that was a balcony shit. Like that's.
Yeah. So.
But man, you know what? I'm getting to the point where it's just maybe because my mind's still kind of racing right now. Oh, man, fuck football right now. It's basketball season.
It is basketball. Basketball's.
What you got the Pacers doing? I don't know how I spelled that.
As far as so, I guess I'll do one of my. I'll actually go into our 6 pick a packs or 6 pack of picks or whatever. So
the FanDuel's
the fan place record.
FanDuel.
That's all right. The fan place.
Pick 6.
We'll get to the fan place pick of the week and streak for cash update. I'm at 4 now.
You at 4?
I'm 6 from $100.
I'm at 2.
Okay. Well, I'm going for 1,000. I'm gonna get 1,000. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get on another streak. I'm gonna get it. But my 3 picks for this week, and just to recap, like since we started doing this, you're 3-1, I'm 2-2. I got the Pacers over the Wizards tomorrow.
I do too.
I also got the Carolina Panthers losing to Houston, and I got Pittsburgh over Jacksonville.
So I'm gonna go straight NBA. I got the Pacers winning. Also, I have Charlotte winning. I forgot who they have to play. Man, this should be hard for me because my phone is the recording device.
And you don't follow the NBA all that much.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do follow. I'm a huge NBA fan.
I didn't think you did.
So man, hold on. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm posting this video tomorrow, and we watching the game right now. So we gonna find it. These are my picks. I'm picking the Pacers on Wednesday, but tonight on Tuesday night, I have Denver winning tonight against the Lakers, and I have the Golden State Warriors beating the Suns.
I have the Golden State Warriors beating the Suns.
So that is my pick 3. We're going to go NFL. I do have the Colts winning.
Same. I do have the Colts winning.
Any other football. I haven't looked at football.
Dude, you've been busy.
I have been busy.
You've been busy. You even have some stuff to do.
I've been busy. So pretty much my wife has been in the hospital since, she went in the hospital last Tuesday. It's kind of funny because you needed that drink. I guess you knew it. You sensed it because you know I needed a drink beforehand. Because we went to go have that drink.
Yeah.
You needed a drink. And
yeah.
I found out I haven't had that drink because it just kept me relaxed on Tuesday.
Yep.
I was up all night Tuesday. I kind of got a little bit of sleep, but pretty much I'm up all night Tuesday.
Sometimes things just work out.
Wednesday. It's been a busy ass week for me. But shit, man. Let's. Our podcast. Everything I'm doing today is off the top of my dome.
I think that's what makes I think that's what's gonna make us like a great podcast is that we might have like a loose outline, but we just talk.
Yeah, let's do that.
We just have some good conversations about we both love sports. I do think the Nuggets are gonna win. My NBA championship pick is gonna be. I think it's gonna be between the Nuggets, and I think it's gonna be between. I think it's going to be the Nuggets and the Milwaukee Bucks in the finals, and I think the Bucks will get it done with Dame.
I have the Golden State Warriors versus.
There's only 2 teams in the Eastern Conference that honestly are even in contention.
Bucks.
Yes.
I want to say the Bucks.
Dame and Antetokounmpo.
Boston is good also.
They are good too, but fucking Milwaukee's got Dame.
They got Dame. And you know what? People keep forgetting they still have Chris Middleton. Like, and everyone just keeps saying Dame and
Antetokounmpo.
But they still have Chris Middleton. He's like the forgotten man in Milwaukee. I don't know how that happened, because he can still give you 20 points a game.
That makes it easier for them.
But just on top of my head, our podcast is called A Whole Lot of Naps Podcast. A play on Naptown. We rarely talk about Naptown shit but sports. What's your favorite local restaurant?
Favorite local restaurant? Oh man.
Okay, your favorite just food place like Long's Donuts. Like
honestly, if I have a place to go for a special occasion like my anniversaries, on Friday. 5 years. Shout out, Fee. Love you. It's St. Elmo's or Harry and Izzy's. We're going to Harry and Izzy's.
Big money, big money.
Hey, man. We got some money from Vegas, so...
He hit the jackpot, y'all.
I did not hit no jackpot.
He hit the jackpot.
I guess I hit the jackpot with my wife wrecking the car because I'm hoping to get like a $4,000 check, and I'm debating on if I'm going to repair the vehicle or not right now. Somebody just put that into as long as the vehicle drives. That's all I really care about.
I'll be a little nigglet. I'm not a professional. I'm about to talk how I really talk. I'm gonna be a little nigglet, and I'm gonna keep my money to myself. For me, the damage done to your car, I will get it fixed. But I will go to like a at home, somebody who do it at home. Like, hey, a pick apart person and go find a little quick paint job.
I'm a little nervous, so I had one of my friends look at the car. One of my coworkers look at the car last week because this has been in my head the entire time, and I'm thinking, okay, when I get this check, do I want to keep it? Do I want to get it repaired? The problem is that when she rear-ended that vehicle, it broke the frame, like the frame in the front.
That's a frame.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she hit the hard then.
She didn't. That's the thing. She didn't at all. But it pushed the frame up into the windshield wiper, the windshield wiper fluid.
Oh shit!
So if there's a hole there, then she was telling me that it could freeze, and my windshield wipers won't be able to work in the wintertime. Well, that's not good. So I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, let me just wait. I'm gonna wait and see if I get this check. Praying to God they sent it to me without the lien holder attached, because that's definitely a thing, which will suck ass, because then I'm kind of screwed.
And it's going right to them.
No, essentially they just have to sign off on it. That's all they have to do. But if it doesn't, then I can deposit that bitch in my account. I'm going to hold on to it. It'd be nice to have a little bit of a nest egg there. And if it gets crazy and my car starts to freeze over and some bullshit, then I'll address it then.
Okay. That's what I do. That's some nigglet stuff.
Whatever.
That's some nigglet stuff.
Whatever it is. So it's Halloween's coming up. What are you doing for Halloween?
Halloween, I might be I don't know.
What are you dressing as?
Me, myself, and I. I want to be Spider-Man, but if I order my costume, it won't be here in time.
Yeah.
But other than that, shoot, I don't know. We're going to the stadium.
Yeah, we're going to For the Boo.
Make it because
yeah, she's going
through. She probably go. But once she starts to get sore, we'll probably just head out.
Yeah.
Other than that, my favorite local restaurant. My go-to it's so many, but a place my favorite like little chill go-to restaurant. I'm gonna go pizza place.
Okay.
Extraordinary Pizza, right out here on Southeastern.
No idea what that is.
You never had extraordinary? Have you had ordinary pizza?
No. Well, ordinary like Little Caesars?
No, it's a place called Extraordinary and Ordinary.
No, I've never had any of those.
Called Ordinary Pizza, but then the co-founders got into it. And
they went to Extraordinary?
And one is still Ordinary, and the other one is Extraordinary. The pizza's done the same pizza. It's just. But I will have to take you. I'll take you one day.
Okay.
The pizza place is delicious.
I like pizza.
It's one of the pizza places where it's a nice thin crust, but it's a thin crust where they bake it hard enough where all your toppings is like it's a shit ton of meat. It's covered on a layer of cheese.
Okay.
So you get all your toppings. You just take a bite, like pick it up. It's one of where it's a pizza where you need a fork with it too.
Okay.
You need a fork.
All right. I don't hate that.
You need a fork.
NBA season is
we're
tipped off.
We're watching the game right now.
Tipped off.
Shit, man. What's the craziest thing you did as a kid?
I don't even, dude. I didn't even get crazy till I was a teenager.
Teenager. What's crazy?
Well, I mean, I skipped school like it was like it was my job.
So I kind of lead it off. Me and my friend right after high school. I was talking about this story a couple weeks ago. Well, last week at work, and I was just laughing. Maybe because I was so tired. I was kind of delirious. But we used to throw water balloons at cars.
Yeah, no, didn't do anything like that.
And that was like the funnest shit. It's so fucking childish as a.
It's not fun for the people that's getting their cars hit.
It's so fucking. It's actually dangerous. It's so fucking childish, but it's so fucking fun at the same time. We was like, we was 18 because we was fresh out of high school. We would get like a bucket of water balloons, and we would go to. We lived off 38th Street, so busy ass street.
Yep.
You know, we live good to state area. So we live right off of 38th Street. We would go in the backyard at night and just launch water balloons in the summertime at cars. Like, just balloons going inside of cars, balloons, like, smacking people while they driving, smacking cars, hitting. One went inside a police car.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, shit. That shit just... And that just had me thinking, like, damn, what was the childish thing I like? That was probably the most childish, funnest thing I ever done as a teenager.
No, I didn't do anything like that.
Well, what was you used to do? What you used to get into?
Nothing. Honestly. No, like, as far as just skipping school, like it was my job, like I said, I would skip school. I missed probably 41, 42, 43 days.
I never skipped school.
When during one of my semesters in this one class, I missed about 40 days in my senior year of high school.
What you doing?
We just went to McDonald's. We just went to McDonald's and chilled.
What school you go to?
Manual.
You went to Manual.
Yep.
Oh, so he was right there on the corner there. Yeah, right there on the corner.
Yep. We just I would walk up to class, and my buddy would be standing there in his coat, and then if he would walk towards me, I would knew like, well, we're turning around and leaving. And then we would run into that same teacher later on.
At McDonald's, or going back in.
No, we would run into him like as we were going through the class, as we were walking through and going to our other class. We would run into him, and he would say, you know, he's like, "Hey, we missed you guys in class today," and I'm like, "Yeah, great."
Did you pass that class?
Yes, I did with a B.
Okay, he must have hooked you up there with some. So, yeah, with me in school, the crazy thing that happened to me was my parents never know, but I got expelled from a class my freshman year.
Expelled?
Yes. It was like end of the school year, so they didn't call I didn't think it was real, but they just told me, they was like, man, for the rest of the school year, you do not go in that classroom.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
I mean nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing you can say here?
No, I really didn't do anything. All my situations in school been like some bullshit ass interactions. She said I flicked her off. I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I did.
So that warrants like expulsion?
Apparently I was already at that. Well, I was not apparently. I was at that point in the school year, my freshman year. I wasn't the best student. I was probably like the worst student. So
okay,
they pretty much said,
well, school sucks.
They pretty much looked at this and asked her like, "Is there any way you can pass this class?" And she was like, "No." So she was just like, "The rest of the school year, you don't go to that class." Like just.
But what do you do? Nothing.
I just walked around.
School sucks anyway. I hate school. Hated school from the moment I was a kindergartner up and.
I'm sorry. I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're good. I hated school from the moment I was a kindergartner. I hated it through college. I've never liked school. If I ever have nightmares at home, like when I'm sleeping or sleeping anywhere, it's always about school. It's always about school, and I need to pass this one class to succeed. And it's never like it's always taking my current position of life. Already graduated college. I'm 40 years old, already into a job, but I have to pass this one class for whatever fucking reason, and it's a constant nightmare that I have.
Would you go back to school?
Hell no.
No, if you had the chance to go back and be a freshman in high school, would you go back?
Hell no.
I would.
Nope.
I mean, but you have all the knowledge you have today.
Nope.
I would. If I had all my knowledge today, I can go back to school for 4 years of high school and start there with the knowledge I have today. Yeah, I would go back and do it instantly in a heartbeat. I would go back to school.
If it got me more girls, then yeah, I probably would. Because I think it would because I would have the same attitude that I have now.
You have to get it.
Which I don't really give a fuck.
So with me in high school, I was really quiet. So I didn't gain my confidence. I didn't gain my confidence until after I graduated. Like as far as talking to girls, and people think it's kind of funny because I was quiet in school. But most people I went to school with recognized me. Oh yeah, you went to Arlington. Oh yeah, your name Flanagan. Like everybody. I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? What's good?
No, you're a Golden Knight.
Yeah, I'm a Golden Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, we beat Manual. No.
No, you trust me. You definitely beat Manual.
Nah, Manual beat us.
Everybody would beat Manual.
Manual beat us my senior year in high school in football because my oldest son's mother and brother, so my son's uncle, played for Manual, and he was just a fucking dog. Like,
what year was this?
This was 2008, 9.
Oh, shit.
The year 2008. And he was just a fucking dog. Like, he was a kick returner. They started quarterback. He was the kick returner, starting quarterback, and they started safety. He actually had a D1. He actually got on D1, but then he came back home and unfortunately got killed. So that was some bullshit.
Oh fuck!
But yeah,
shit.
I hate shit like that because he couldn't, come back home and some bullshit occurring. You
Damn.
talented in the world. You D1 athlete, and but it's the bullshit. But yeah, he was a fucking dog that year. He just like literally kickoff return. I play kickoff return. Kick coverage. His ass fucking zoomed right past my ass. Like real right past me. That was some bullshit. But yeah, shit. Let's hey man, what you think about objective criticism?
What do you mean?
Is it kind of fucked up that people can't be objective in the world nowadays? And I mean objective is because I had this debate, and this is a sports debate. I had this debate all week about sports basketball. The debate: is LeBron the GOAT?
No.
I say no.
It's still Jordan.
It gotta be Jordan.
It's still Jordan.
I mean, I feel like it's Jordan, but people get mad if you say LeBron's 2 or 3.
I think so. Okay, I understand what you're saying. So I think in years past, it was okay to disagree with somebody. You could still disagree with somebody.
Even in politics,
in politics, you can still disagree. You can have a beer. You're like, fuck you, you suck. Your party sucks. Blah blah blah. And you can disagree and move on. Now it's gotten so bad that if someone disagrees in politics, 9 times out of 10, unless they're a friend of yours, an existing friend,
they gotta be existing friend,
then you don't talk about it. Like you can't talk about it, and you can't agree, and you can't sit down and just share ideals because of how volatile it is, and it could bleed over into other things for sure.
I think that's bullshit. Because the world has always taught us don't talk about politics, don't talk about
religion.
Now, the one thing I would love to get, I hate talking about your preference, and what your sexuality is. I hate talking about that shit. It's not my business what you do in your bedroom. I may
Same.
Now personally, I may joke around with it. Like I don't give a damn if you gay, straight. I tell you my beliefs on it, but just because I believe one way, don't mean I'm against whatever you think and what you
live your life.
So it's more of when you lead your life. It's kind of funny because people can say the same thing about race as with black people. But when you lead your, and this is my only thing. I'll just get right to it. This is my only thing against I'm not trying to be disrespectful. The LGBTQIA+. Did I get it right?
I think so.
This is my only thing about that is because it's so front facing where it's like, can I get to know you as a person more before your sexuality? And it's like, even when I see people like on Twitter or just on social media in general, I don't know what platform, I hate how they have the bio of is your sexuality. Why does that have to be your bio? And I'm cool with people. What's funny is I'm cool with people that's like that. And I don't give a damn what you are. Like, I don't give a damn, man, you gay, you straight.
You
like,
do whatever you do. Like, no.
Like, honestly, I say I want to do it, but everybody say that's some disrespectful ass shit. Like the Pride Parade. This is something I really want to do. The Pride Parade. I would love to go, but have a straight, like I'm straight. And the reason why is because the whole essence of Pride Parade is to be prideful in your sexuality. Well, I'm proud as a straight man.
Yeah, I would advise against that. advise against that. I think that can be misconstrued, so I'd advise against that.
But that goes along with objectivity, though. Like, we all here, I'm supporting what you supporting. Like, it's, be proud of who you are. I'm proud of who I am.
I don't understand, and it's my firm belief that one person has ruined that.
I don't think it's one person. I disagree with that.
I think one person has gotten to the front of it.
Is it DT?
And made it okay.
DT?
I'm not going to acknowledge that name. And made it okay for everybody else to rise up and try to enforce their opinions in a more volatile way.
I only disagree with that because the pride shit happened. It was more like the sexuality part of it of this conversation was more prevalent. Just in my opinion, was more prevalent than the Barack Obama years. That's when we started to see the pride shit and all that come out.
Well, I mean that makes sense because that's when they, codified, gay marriage, and I remember the video, the photo of the White House where it had the American flag, or not the American flag. It had the rainbow flag, it was painted in that color because that was such a monumental, day, and I think it gave, people just kind of like the opposite way. Like it gave them the strength and the confidence to stand up and be who they are, just right in your face, and it doesn't. And it's like they don't care.
They do care because if I be back to the objectivity, if someone's objective to their belief, then there's a whole disagreement, and it's
you can be objective, but I think where we fail is the object. Depends on how you exhibit that. If you're openly waving signs and hating and just being a complete dickhead, at the pride parade and everything else, then yeah, you're gonna care and you're gonna get a little testy.
So the one thing I had to hope, I don't know how we got this conversation, but this is just how we talk.
This is it.
This is
whatever. We might
talk.
piss some people off, and I honestly don't care. I'm me regardless. I don't care. I don't put on no fronts.
The one thing I hated, this is what was doing the George Floyd,
Yep.
Black Lives Matter movement.
Mm-hmm.
The craziest thing that I seen, and I never commented because I didn't want it to be a contentious relationship. I didn't want it to sound like I've been an asshole, but I really wasn't. But somebody said it was a gay person, a lesbian woman. She put, "How can people march for Black Lives Matter if they don't support me as a lesbian, a black lesbian?" And my whole thing of it was with this. I didn't want to sound like an asshole, but if your race and your sexuality is two different things, and I'm not smart, and I would love to this is why I would love for us to start interviewing people. I want to get people down here, we can just start interviewing people, just having deeper conversations to shit we don't know. I like to approach deep topics, and this is more like you're black first before your sexuality. When you come out the womb, you either you're your was it your race, your nationality, you're that first, your race first. Well, your gender come first. Your gender come in the womb. Your gender come first, but your sexuality is way after you're born. But let's go.
I think for me, I think that's one subject that I honestly I don't broach. I love everybody. I don't want to exclude anybody. I want people to live their lives however they feel like they need to live it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely key with me.
Even if it's a Republican, Trumpy.
I'm a Republican.
I'm not. I was. But I'm not.
I'm not a Republican, but it's funny because I have a shit ton of Republican views, and when I tell people that, it's funny as fuck. I remember when we had the conversation a couple weeks ago. You asked me if it was Biden or Trump and I had to vote, who would I vote for? And I told you who I vote for.
I know you did.
You was like appalled in my answer.
I was appalled.
You was like, I don't know if you was more shocked that I said the name or that you was like more angry with me. I didn't. It was just like, you like, are you serious?
No, that's a trigger for me.
I was like, yeah, I'm 100%.
That's a trigger for me.
I will vote for Trump.
Never.
And it's only because I hate how much money we giving away right now. Like it's
never. I will never do it.
I mean, even though Trump was racist, at least he told me he was racist. I mean, this motherfucker Biden went to a black radio station and told them, if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
I'm not saying he's
is
perfect.
That not fucked up, though? Is that
I'm
not
not.
fucked
Hey,
up?
I'm not saying
Is
he's
that
perfect.
not fucked
He's
up?
old. I don't think he should run again. Period.
I don't think anybody over the age of 65 should run for president. I think the minimum age for president is like what, 35 or 37 years old. I think there should be a maximum age of like 65. I think once you get 65 years old, you should not run for president.
I think if you're convicted of a felony, you should not be running for president. We're about to find that out here shortly. No, it's just so hard because people have such strong views now, and it goes to the extreme. It goes to the extreme. So I have figured out a way to let people know where I stand politically by talking about other things. And the absolute, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I was sitting at a bar, which I can only describe as a very Trumpy bar, because I was overhearing things. Because I normally when I go to a bar, I go by myself and I put on my phone, I listen to things, and I just kind of hang out. But I still hear things. So I start hearing these people, the bartender and these other guests, these other customers talking about Jason Aldean.
I don't know what that is.
It's a country guy.
Okay.
Huge controversy with him. Big Trumpy. So he's sitting there talking about it like, oh man, I love Jason Aldean. I love Jason Aldean. You know, and they're talking about all these other concerts they're going to, like Luke Bryan and all these other different concerts. And I know, like, the common denominator is like, oh, they're all like staunch Trumpies.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. That's fine. So I'm not trying to get mad, but I'm trying to hit back a little bit. I'm like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. So I asked the bartender. I'm like, so I said, do you go to a lot of concerts? And she says, yeah, I go to a lot of concerts. I'm like, yeah, the last concert I went to was Taylor Swift. And they overheard it, and it would immediately, you saw the just their.
Oh, so they thinking you probably now like.
Oh, they know where I stand, which I don't even have to say where I stand.
Taylor is a vitamin. I mean, she's like.
She's anti-Trump as it gets.
I didn't know that.
Oh, absolutely. She's a very liberal. She's very liberal. So she pro Biden. If she's against Trump, and yeah, she's pro Biden.
That was bothering me.
Oh, okay.
I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I ain't going anywhere.
But no, that right there, that was the. I saw it, and I saw their minds just break. I saw their brains just break, and I just kind of started laughing to myself, because eventually the insults started coming about Taylor, and I knew that they were insulting me. And so I'm like, hey, I like her. I would name if I have another kid, if it's a girl, she's gonna be named Taylor right after Taylor Swift. Point blank. Period.
I don't like people like that. Well, with me personally.
It's just because I don't want to get into that conversation, especially with people I don't know, because I know how volatile it is. And you know what? This is just a way for me to express my beliefs. Everybody knows the score. Everybody knows where the score is. You know what I believe. I know what you believe. And we're still sitting here, and we're still talking. I mean, it's not really friendly conversation, but we're sitting here talking. But everybody knows the score. Everybody knows what team people are on.
Yes.
But that was the key word, and I've done it twice now, and it's both elicited the same response. So they're just, their brains are just melting. They can't understand it, and they want to say something,
but they can't.
They can't, because what am I saying? I'm just saying, hey, this is an artist that I like.
So my well, I always say I'm Republican. It's a joke. Well, you know, it's truth in all jokes. So when I was in high school, the realest thing that my teacher did was, I don't even know if it's a sub or not. She had to take out a blank piece of paper, and she just listed out. She said, make the little columns. No, she said it was the Barack Obama and who was it?
The first one, the second one.
The first one.
John McCain. John McCain. That's the guy who he beat.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one, McCain. No, it wasn't. No.
It was Mitt Romney.
No.
If it was the second, it was Mitt Romney.
No, it was the first one, but it was.
It was a Democratic nominee.
It was he did she did.
It was Hillary versus Barack.
No, it was Hillary, Barack, and she did fuck. It was a Republican shit too, and then she was just like, she just said make 3 columns, A, B, C. She just started listing shit like, and how do you feel towards this way? Well, this person say this, you know, you pick the thing, and most of my shit was on the Republican side, and then what made it even more worse, the second Barack Obama term, Barack Obama won, and somebody posted this on their fucking, somebody posted this. They said, I'm mad, and I'll let you guess the race, but I'm happy that Barack Obama won so I can keep my food stamps. And I said, even though you're supposed to vote for your best interest, I said, I forgot what I said, but it's pretty much a reason like, that's not a good reason to vote for Barack Obama. And then they family members started attacking me. Was like, "Oh, you fucking Republican thing." I'm like, I'm not really. I call myself independent. I'm independent. I'm technically independent, but all the shit Trump was saying, like, first Trump against Hillary. I wanted to vote for Trump. I didn't. I was vote. I agree 100% with everything Trump was saying, except for
I voted for
the
Trump.
racial shit.
I voted for Trump in 2016. I voted for him in 2016 because I was taught, like, as a Christian, like, that's what you had to do, and so I did it.
Not to cut him off again. Remember we had this conversation. Remember how I told you how you say you vote for Christian because you voted for Trump because you was a Christian, but then if you was to go to
because the Republican Party is taught to be the Christian party, and it's just not anymore. It's not.
But and this is how I feel like. Like racism, we kind of just getting this like all over the place today. But
hey,
this is how
whatever.
I feel like
we're gonna piss some people off.
This is how I feel that race does play a part. And so for me as a black person, it don't really offend me. It don't offend me at all. I just kind of think it's a statement that people make without thinking when someone says they don't see race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that you look past race. But the real is, you may not see it, but let's just be cognizant of like the real.
I think they're trying to hedge their bets is what I think they're trying to do when they say that.
Like, I don't see. I'm like, fuck, I see that shit. I don't give a fuck. But it's more like, I forgot what I was about to say. I literally forgot what I was about to say just that quick. But then like as you see, like you were told because you're Christian to vote for Trump
because the Republican Party is the Christian party.
But if you go to every black church, you can probably go to if you go to every black church on a fucking Sunday, just ask a random question. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go. I want to say 95, but I'm gonna go 90% to hedge my bet a little bit. 90% of the churches would say, "Hey, vote for the Democratic Party." And then the ones that would probably say vote for Trump will be the churches that's of black churches that have everybody there got money.
Yeah.
Because if you have money, you vote for Republican for taxes.
Yeah, I just after Charlottesville, I was done, and then I made it my mission to go online and create a TikTok persona to bring any kind of awareness to getting him out.
COVID
and
did that. That's what I said. I said once COVID hit, I was like, sorry to cut you off.
What I was gonna say is like I had people like threatening me, like to kill me.
Nah, fuck all that, man.
And that's what I'm saying. It got very volatile because I was very open about my beliefs, and if you're on TikTok, especially if you do political TikTok, and you're on there and you're talking, people are gonna see you, they're gonna hear you, they're not gonna like it, but you can't. Again, you can't disagree peacefully. It's not a peaceful thing because one side thinks that if you support Biden, that you're a traitor, and that you're a traitor, and you should be convicted of treason. And the other party thinks, well, if you support Trump, kind of the same. So there's just no middle ground. Like it's
all that bullshit though.
But that's just the way it is now. Then there's no getting around it until I just want, you know what? First of all, anytime I see a person with a red hat, it honestly just makes me sick.
Fuck all that bullshit.
And it just drives me nuts. But what I want is I want to make politics boring again. I want to make it to where we can discuss policy over a beer, over food, hanging out, and like, you know what? You're this party, I'm this party, but who cares? We just want the country to succeed. We just had different ways about going about doing it. But this is not this at all.
But what I hate is so much divisiveness.
It's exactly. It comes from both. It comes from both parties. It really does.
This is where I feel like, and that's why I bring up objectivity, because
we can't be.
We cannot be objective. It's like,
and it's bleeding into everything else. It bleeds into sports, and it bleeds into other news, and it bleeds into fucking fashion and movies and music. Like, it's what it does, and you can't do it now.
Trump, how hard Trump went against Colin Kaepernick was fucked up.
Yep.
And then at this point, I stand with Colin, but bro, you should have been talking a long time ago. But it was just more of just so much bullshit. Like, just that was a very like rough. That was a rough time, remember, in our country. Cromartie from the Coast got cut because he took a knee in Europe.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, remember we had the Cromartie.
Who?
We had Cromartie.
Cromartie.
Cromartie. You remember we had him?
Antonio Cromartie?
Was it Antonio or the cousin? Look, we had Antonio. Then he took the knee and Jim Irsay cut his ass.
That doesn't make any sense though, because Jim Irsay's not that kind of person. He doesn't seem like that kind of person.
Jim Irsay's a Republican diehard.
I don't know.
No, I don't want to say that. I don't know politics, but I think Irsay is about
the whole fucking team knelt.
No, but I think not our team.
Yeah, we did. On that one Sunday that every team knelt.
That was after Cromartie got cut.
Well, yeah, that's probably several years after.
Cromartie got, like, all that shit happened. Cromartie took a knee and got cut.
I see. I don't agree. I don't know.
I think. Well, first of all, I think Irsay is a Republican, because I think if you're a billionaire, you're a fucking Republican.
He might be. I don't know.
But I don't think. I'm not saying, and that's hard because now the Republican Party is a party that is associated where if you're Republican, you don't like black people. I hate that. Because that's the stance, is you don't like minorities. And what's fucked up.
But that's their fault. They're acting like that.
And what's fucked up is, we talking hella politics, but
hey, news, anything politics and sports.
One thing I hate about the one thing, minority in politics, I hate that word minority, because what happens is, and it happens a lot. I want you to pay attention to this election.
Which one? 2024?
Whatever coming up. When they're talking into the debates, the presidential election.
Oh, presidential election is 2024,
so
but Indiana has an election coming up.
So when they start talking about minorities, they always talk about minorities in front of the black crowd. But pay this attention. Watch that.
Yeah.
Minorities don't just mean black people.
No.
And it's funny because it's a lot of people who don't know when they say the term minority, it means everybody else in the country besides white men.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know that. What's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, don't have any. I mean, I definitely agree with that. I mean, I can definitely appreciate that for sure.
I have one disagreement with that. One.
What?
I feel if you're going to have it black men, it should be... I mean, if you're going to have it white men, it should be white women included also. That's my only thought. That's just... I could be wrong,
that goes back.
But
like,
according to the Constitution, we going to get jokey. I am still 3/5 of man. So I'm technically not a whole man. You're looking at 3/5 of me right now. Go get you a fifth of liquor. Drink 2/5, and now you have me. Get a bottle of Hennessy, and you drink 2/5 of it, and you have me.
Denver's like whooping the shit out of L.A.
I wish I had our ass of the week down here.
Oh, I know who my ass of the week is. My ass of the week is Geico.
Go right into it.
They're laying off. The insurance industry is in a really rough spot right now. I don't know why, but they're in a really rough spot. And then they laid off 2,000 people. They laid off 20% across all company lines. They laid off 20%, and that just hits me in such a wrong way. It's just very annoying because I'm sure the Geico people are going to still collect their checks and still collect their bonuses and their pocketbooks, all at the expense of people who are just trying to work. And it's hitting every insurance company. I don't know what's going on, but it's hitting every single insurance company, even the company I work for. I love the company I work for. I'm gonna do the best I possibly can until I'm told you can't do it no more. But you don't want to get rid of me. I'm one of the top performers. I'm gonna be real. You don't want to get rid of me.
I'm not laughing at you.
You don't want to get rid of me.
I'm laughing at my next statement because you looking at me like, why is he laughing? So I'm listening because I know what you. Yours is so passionate.
This is my world right now.
Yours is at home. I know your statement. So I'm not laughing. When I was laughing because
no, you're good.
My question in my head. I'm a person where sometimes if I get a thought in my head, I may start laughing at it.
Do it.
So my thought was, it's the layoffs. I laugh at serious shit sometimes too. It's the layoffs because is it more people like me who just don't pay for insurance?
Maybe, asshole. You're fucking us all up.
That's why I was laughing. Like,
no, I think that a lot of companies are getting in over their heads and they're trying to procure like other companies that are failing, and they're spending money to do that, and then the claim volume, the catastrophe volume is going up. You got to pay so much money for hurricanes and earthquakes and wildfires and every fucking thing else, and we're still trying to get over the COVID hump. And one thing I don't understand about Geico, so they laid off 20%. So Geico, fuck you. You laid off 20% of the people across your business lines, across all business lines. But then they're like making this priority of return to office. Since COVID, like a lot of companies are like, they have flex time. So even the company I work for, we have, which I would not name, we have flex time. And so we're in the office maybe, at least my department, it's like 2 times a month. So they're making it a priority to return to office, which is just a fun way to fire people, because people now are so comfortable and have built their lives and their families around this flexibility that when you finally come to them and say, hey, you can't do this anymore, you have to go to office or be fired, then you don't get severance at that point. You will get fired. You'll get unemployment, but that's really a drop in the fucking bucket.
And I'm not on the other side of that, but I have a question, and this is more outside looking in. I think making people return to work is stupid because if
I don't other than the fact of seeing.
He's cutting me off now.
I'm cutting you off. Other than the fact of that it's just a creative way to fire you, then it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I was asking, like, I think it's stupid because if you can get the same productivity while cutting a major expense, like, I personally like this. Instead of having everybody in a building that you have to pay for electricity, pay for water, gas, everything, all utilities. If you work at home, I don't gotta pay for that shit.
There are benefits.
That's less overhead that you have to pay as a company.
There are benefits to going to the office, especially if you're a new person coming in and you're training or whatever. There is benefits to being in the office and learning from people hands-on, like,
Training center.
what I did. So there are benefits to that. But going full return to office, which Geico is doing, and you know what? I hate Geico, number one, because
rant on.
they turned me down. They turned me down for a job a long ass time ago, and I still haven't got over them. Fuck you.
Fuck 'em.
So they turned me down for a job and I was very well qualified. I'm more qualified now. I dare you to turn me down now, but I would never apply for them anyway. Because first of all, again, I'm very happy where I'm at. Been there almost 5 years. I love the company. I hate the layoffs and things because it's gonna hurt people and families. And so Geico, you're my ass of the week.
Oh, and it's fucking. Why are you doing it around Christmas time too? Like you got Thanksgiving coming up.
Well, I don't think it's immediate with Geico. I know with the company I work for, they've given the last day to be like sometime in December. Late past Christmas.
Okay.
So at least they're allowing that. Maybe Geico. I don't know. I just heard because we had a company meeting in a huge town hall for the entire company saying, "Hey, layoffs are coming. You got to be kind of prepared. We don't really know.
You don't know
what business line is going to be affected by this. I think where I'm at, I think I'll be okay."
That's still some bullshit though, because you.
I don't like layoffs. I've been through several. I've survived. Knock on wood.
I've been through one. It was some bullshit. Remember my last job? I can't.
Yeah, I just
the job where you was like, what do you do?
Yeah, I kept
laid
trying.
off.
Yep. No, I. The only thing I can do is just continue to be there for the customers that I'm with, and just doing me and continuing doing the best I possibly can do. And if for whatever reason that time comes to where they want to come to me and try to lay me off, well, then I'll say some things. That layoff might turn to a firing real quick, but no, I don't think I would do that. But I'd be pissed. I don't think I'll have to worry about that because I think I'm a high enough performer where I won't have to worry about that. But I do feel bad, and I don't necessarily blame the companies for doing it, but I think there's a better way of cutting costs. You don't have to cut costs by personnel. Just be smarter with your business decisions. Don't purchase a whole bunch of other insurance companies for multi-millions of dollars when the one that you're actually running, the one that you parent, is already struggling. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I feel like...
So, Geico again. Ass of the week. Fuck you, Gecko.
This whole time, I don't have an ass of the week. I should have been thinking about it, but I haven't really been shitty about it. I've been too busy to be...
The ass of the week should be the fucking referees that caused your ass of the week should be the referees that caused that fucking game with the Colts, man.
Honestly, okay, for me, and this thing we're going to talk about for us, let's just talk about it. I think for me, it may be difficult to come in here and talk about a coach game on Tuesday because I already processed it on a Monday. You know, so I said it a little too fast.
No,
it may be difficult for me to talk about a coach game on a Tuesday because I already processed all my on a loss, already processed all my emotions that Monday. Plus,
I don't turn the pages till Wednesday, so I'm still filling it on Monday and Tuesday.
And then with my job, I work the Mondays and Tuesdays that I do work, because I work every other Monday and Tuesday. I work 12-hour days, so like today I just got off work, so it's
yeah. Well, we won't be. Well, then the days we have to do it on later, then I won't be pissed.
Yeah, so it's like so now, but it was if you would have called
pissed.
If you would have called me on Sunday, and yeah, I would have been heated.
I was at B-Dubs.
My ass of the week. I don't have one. My ass of the week could it be me?
I guess. I don't know.
Could it be a gallbladder?
Yeah, your ass of the week is your wife's gallbladder. There you go. That's what it is. Fuck that gallbladder.
Shit. Like my ass of the week. Nah,
fuck that gallbladder.
You know what?
That's the ass of the week.
You know what? Fuck that. This is my ass of the week. And hold on. Bro, you talk real quick. I gotta do a little.
What are you doing? Well, we don't have any toilet paper, so we can't really.
No, I have to wipe my head.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
This is my ass of the week.
Ass of the week.
And I don't know if you can, I'm standing up, I don't know if you can see me, so let me sit back down. But this is my ass of the week, and this is on some serious shit. This is my ass of the week. My ass of the week is picking back up what you said. Fuck all these jobs who don't give a fuck about y'all employees. Fuck y'all. You know what? We commit about a third of our year to y'all. Probably a little more than a third of our year. We commit so much time with y'all, and y'all can't have compassion and humanity for y'all employees. Y'all can't have compassion. Y'all can't have no sympathy, no anything, all the fucking big words. I'm not no fucking scholar. Y'all can't have none of that shit for y'all fucking employees. Y'all don't care about us. All y'all care about is a fucking bottom line. What we are to y'all is a fucking number on the check stub. Fuck that bullshit. All these jobs who don't give a fuck about y'all employees, y'all my fucking asses of the week, because this some bullshit. This touch home with me. This kind of picking up what you saying. Y'all lay us off whenever y'all want. We got to give y'all fucking 2-week notice. Y'all pay us like shit, but then why the fuck are y'all fucking making millions and millions and millions,
billions of
dollars,
billions
on
of dollars
year around? Y'all get fucking bonuses. Y'all cut our shit. Y'all do everything. This is just. Ooh, I'm actually getting angry right now because I just found something else about my job. So my wife had to go to the fucking hospital last week because I didn't have any more PTO time, which is kind of my fault. And because I used up all my call loss, which is my fault, I still have to go to work. But you know, I put blame on myself for calling out too many times, one too many times, or use up all my PTO time. But fuck that. Once I tell y'all, hey, my wife in the hospital, she had surgery, she gonna be there for I don't know how long. Y'all should have some compassion for your employees and like, you know what? Just go home, no trouble. No, you not no occurrence, no anything, no bullshit. Or you know what? Y'all wanna lay motherfuckers off right before the holidays. That's some bullshit because y'all always lay people off around Christmas time. Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's a high turnover season. Fuck that bullshit. If y'all gonna lay us off the same way these big wigs, big motherfuckers who fucking sit in the fucking office and who don't do shit but they fucking drink and fucking office meetings all fucking day. Give us their money. You know, if you get laid off, you get whatever you get paid for the rest of the year. So if your salary 60 G's and you get fired on the fucking December, that whole next year you get $60,000. Fuck that bullshit. I get tired of these fucking jobs not caring about us as the fucking employees. Like, I'm sorry. That's a fucking rant, but that's some fucking bullshit.
Yep.
It is some fucking bullshit how these jobs can treat us how the fuck they want to treat us without no fucking repercussions. That January 6th shit, I always said everybody should be up there. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I don't give a fuck. If you live in America, we should have stormed that fucking Capitol.
Why?
Because the media portrays. I'm ranting now. The media keeps us divided because of black and white. And remember I text you and said I want to have us.
No one should have stormed the Capitol.
You're correct. But if motherfuckers did,
if people want to protest peacefully, that's fine. But whoever stormed the Capitol on January 6th, and I watched it live. I literally watched it live. Oh, I watched it live.
This now we act like that disagree.
I watched it live.
This is our first actual debate.
I watched it live. I know who was there. It wasn't Antifa. First of all, Antifa doesn't exist. That's not a thing. It wasn't BLM. That's stupid. It was all Trump supporters. It was all Trump supporters. Period. Because you know what? Because they're butthurt because they got their ass kicked. So they're trying to stop the certification of an election to where their cult leader, their king, their Jesus, their Messiah lost.
And this is where we disagree. So, and I don't say we all should be there because of that. I say we should all be there for the betterment of everybody that's in the 1%.
But there's nobody that needs to be there because the only reason that the January 6th occurred is because the Orange Oompa Loompa couldn't accept a loss.
But it's time for America to be reset.
If he would just accepted the loss and realized, hey, listen, I got my ass kicked. That's fine. We'll move on with our lives. You know what? I'll be back in 4 years. I'll learn from my mistakes. I lost. We'll move on. No biggie. There's a winner and a loser in every presidential election.
I agree with that.
You don't hold He knew he lost, and the thing is, you knew that he was going. Dude, I had a Facebook post that was laying out the playbook. He was already claiming voter fraud because he knew he was losing.
He already knew he lost. But that's Matt, that's not why I say we should all storm the Capitol.
No one should storm the Capitol.
Man, yes.
No.
For me personally,
you might need to cut this out because no one needs to storm the Capitol.
No. See, I'm not saying that we should. I'm just saying that day.
I would invite you to revisit this
No.
and then cut out as it needed because we don't need to storm the Capitol.
No, I'm not saying that we should. I'm just saying that day would have been a great. I'm not saying motherfuckers going there and rifle trying to kill people. That shit was stupid. Are you going to try to like get the document? I'm saying that would have been a great day for us to unite. I'm not saying you. Listen. Let me finish. I'm not saying we unite with the fucking Trumpies. Fuck them. They some idiotic shit. But that just shows like if we could all unite. And I'm talking about us uniting as the fucking 1% because. I don't look at. I do think racism exists. I do think all that. I think it's all real. I think it's awesome bullshit. But I don't want to be the black man. And I know black people don't hate this shit. I don't want to be the black man that all talk about race. Let's just look at shit at a classism issue. Man, it should be no way that fucking minimum wage is not enough to support a fucking 1-bedroom apartment.
No, but see, that's a different issue. But that's
not in America.
That's not January 6th though. January 6th was the certification of an election that a bunch of red-headed people.
So that's where you misconstrue my thought. Like not on purpose. It's because I'm using that date. I'm just using that date, and it's me on me not. That's probably on me not conveying my point better. I'm just using that date because everybody says that date they storm the Capitol. I'm just saying. If we could protest,
if you want to protest, absolutely.
But shit, we
protest all day long.
We all could have been there, like, hey man, let's just make America better, type of shit. Like, yeah, hey Biden, you about to go into office, but Biden, hey, make sure that all of America is heard. Fuck I'm just saying, fuck the Trumpies. Yeah, he about to get certified, but let's just make sure all of it. We can use that date. Let's just make sure all of America's heard. Let's hear our issues because I look at every election, and.
Every election's a reset.
It is a reset.
It's a reset.
But is it a reset because
it's a reset because like the first year of the new president's term is you're resetting. You're trying to get rid of the quote unquote bad policies that the other president did.
And typically it takes about
2 years to kind of get back to get your feet under you.
That's why when all the good numbers that the Republicans don't want to hear it, but all the good numbers that Donald Trump was, the job market is this, the job market is that.
Riding the coattails of number 44.
That was all because of Barack Obama. See, I know all of that shit, but I'm just saying, as far as just like the shit that we're talking like both our ass of the week is economic shit, and then I feel like it's a classism divide that's not being talked about enough.
No, we need to have like everybody wants to talk about socialism. Get the fuck out of here. And he's like, public education's so damn fucking expensive. Healthcare's so fucking expensive. Canada's doing like look at Canada. Like seriously, whatever. Anyway,
I just look at like the jobs and all that bullshit. Like just these fucking billionaires can do what the fuck they want to do, man. I'm look how much these fucking NFL teams are worth. Billions of fucking dollars.
I get it. But hey, it's entertaining, it's fun.
But that's my ass to the week. I'm sorry I went on a little rant. But nah, fuck
a little rant?
Fuck all these jobs.
That's a big ass rant.
Fuck all these jobs that don't give a fuck about y'all employees. Fuck all that bullshit. Like, man, this is for real. And this is what y'all gonna get from the Nap or Nothing. I mean, it's a Nap or Nothing. A whole lot of naps.
Yeah, no, don't say that. Cut that out.
We had I done had so many thoughts of names. Remember the yin and yang pie.
Yep.
I like the yin and yang because it was a play on our race. Like it is, but it's more just playing on our race. It's because it's. You got a few more in there.
Oh, I know I do. I'm good, but we're gonna head out here in a little bit.
The reason why I say yin and yang is because it's a play on our race, but also we're so different. What brings us together is football.
Some of our differences, okay.
See, we are the same because of the Colts. The Colts and JMV brought us together. But, like, he don't know it. Politically wise, we're different. Just
very different.
He's very calm. I'm actually not calm at all.
Well, I'm not calm. Trust me. Trust me. You give me talking, I'll go off, and we'll get some hate. Yeah, we'll get views, but it'll be hate views.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
There'll be a whole bunch of red hats in there and be like,
fuck them.
Fuck you, traitor, treason. Blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I dealt with it all day long on TikTok. I did it all day long on TikTok.
I ain't trying to be a person, but a view is a fucking view, a click is a click. And I ain't trying to be that person, but I want the person to come and look. But hey, this whole our ass of the week, I'm about to make that a fucking clip on YouTube. I'm about to do a short, and you're supposed to fucking be recording on your phone for 10 minutes.
I know. I didn't want to use my battery. That's all.
Yeah, hey, but
we're good.
Anything else you got to get out?
I ain't got nothing else, man. I'm ready for the Colts game this weekend. Hopefully, we'll win this game. Get Minshew mania. We'll see what the fuck happens. I do trust him. I think his turnovers are. I think it's an anomaly. I mean, he did fumble. He did cause 4 turnovers last week, but he fumbled the ball twice, and I don't think he threw a pick. But the Browns defense is unreal. It took over the entire game, and it changed everything. But thanks, referees, for fucking us. That's awesome. Appreciate that. But excited for the Pacer game tomorrow. I'm not going, but I'm excited to see what this team's going to be. Hallie.
It's a home game, too.
It is. Yeah. It's Hallie. It's Hallie.
Hey, tickets $9. Hey, tickets $9. I buy 2 $9 tickets, and we moving down though.
Oh yeah, dude. I moved down.
Yeah,
I moved down. I scope. I scope out the below. I scope out. I look. I'm like, oh shit. So, and we can close on this. But I'm greasy. I'm
still mad on my rant. I still want to keep ranting.
No.
Nah, hold on.
We'll hold it. We'll hold it till next week.
2 more minutes. Listen, this is why I'm so angry. Because my wife is in the hospital, and this is some bullshit. I'm at work. I know Matt, she like, shut the fuck up.
No, you're good. You do what you do. Do what you do.
I still have vacation time, and my supervisor was like, pretty much, you can't leave. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up. My kids at school, I gotta go pick my kids up. Man, fuck all that bullshit. Fuck these jobs who don't get fucked about your employees. Y'all keep laying us off. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, we coming. Not just me. We coming. Me, Matt, and we're coming. Imperfect, M-H, Kevlar. I keep that Kevlar because I take it. Not talking shit, but we coming though. Fuck all that bullshit. Y'all ain't gonna treat us how y'all want to treat us. Fuck that.
And I love the company that I work for, so
I love my company too.
And I'll still do my best for you. If you ever if for whatever reason you come across this, just know I'll never drop the name, but I will do my best for you, 100%. Until I'm not there no more.
Just know, as good as he love y'all better love him the same way.
They do.
Because if y'all treat him wrong, it's a rant coming.
Oh, well, I mean, if I get laid off, then yeah, I would drop. We
going the fuck off.
I don't know what I would do.
Y'all see the white lights? Y'all gonna see number red.
I don't know what I would do, but I honestly,
I'm good.
I know. I honestly don't think that. I think I'm safe. I don't think I have to worry about nothing.
That bullet. This is my first beer. I need no more for me, right?
No more until we get to the other place. But no, this will be what I'll leave. So when I go to a Pacer game, my wife hates me doing this. She hates me doing this, but I got to do it. So whatever Pacer game, I get the cheapest ticket I possibly can get, and I sit and I scope. I scope out the bottom. I'll never leave during the first quarter. I'll wait till like the second quarter. But I want 2 rows. I want 2 empty rows.
Gotta have it.
And I know exactly where the 2 is. So during like the end of the first quarter, like then I'll walk down and I'll act like I own the place, and I'll sit in one of those seats. And if someone walks up to me and be like, "Hey, this is my seat," I'm like, "Oh shit, I fucked up. My bad. I'm drinking." So I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna slide over.
Yep.
There ain't gonna be no 2 rows of fucking people who's gonna be filling that shit up. So no, that's what we do. I don't know if I can get away with that with Felicia since I was gone all last week. But if you buy a ticket, then I already turned down 1 ticket. If you buy another ticket,
It'd be $20 for 2 tickets. I mean, our tickets here, y'all know.
let me know. If you want to do
I
that,
still want to keep going. Like,
no.
I keep going.
we got 2 hours, dude. No one's gonna listen to a
It's been
podcast
2
for 2 hours.
We've been going for 2 hours.
Hour and a
What
half.
time is it?
It's 8:33.
Oh shit, we've been going.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that time?
Yeah.
So hey,
We're
thank
gonna
y'all.
roll.
Hey, thank y'all.
If you sat through all this, then bless up.
Hey, if you fuck with us, you gonna see red.
Hey,
But shit, all right then, everybody have a good one. Hey, good
yes
body
sir.
with your big dog.
Yes sir.
One for the money, 2 for the show. Everybody else, y'all all a hoe.